Count on with meteorologist Grace Anello and the Way31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
The radar is mostly dry at the moment, but the Way31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network will start to see more showers and storms come into the area a little bit later today. I am monitoring one more system that is pushing from Winchester towards Logger in Tennessee. This was a strong storm earlier today. Now it's mostly just rain in some of our counties, but that is pushing out of the way and will be gone before too long. Well, what we're definitely all seeing is this low-hanging stratus deck. This is rain, this is cloud cover that we usually see with drizzly rain or just with gloomy, overcast days, and that certainly was the case for many of us today. Well, in Huntsville right now, our temperature is measuring 80, and the same indicator, we're talking 82 in Muscle Shoals and 79 in Scottsboro, so not too much variability there, but we are feeling warmer thanks to that humidity. All right, well, at the moment, we do have some fairly strong wind gusts coming out of our southwest, and we do see these between 12 miles an hour in Guntersville, 9 in Moulton, even talking 14 there in Huntsville. Now, as we push through the rest of this evening, though, that wind transitions to coming only out of our west, and then we're sitting somewhere between 5 and 10 miles an hour for most of us. So that wind is going to calm down and it's going to slightly change direction. All right, well, I told you that we weren't done seeing our rain and storms for this evening, so let's walk through what you can expect. All right, this puts us at 5:30, so not far from now. Just a few minutes, we will continue to see some isolated storms. Now, we do stay mostly dry through 7 o'clock, but then by the time we get to about midnight tonight, we reintroduce storms and showers. Now, I want you to focus on two parts of this. We're seeing some isolated storms kind of pop up in our counties east of the I-65 corridor. However, an organized band of storms is pushing from Middle Tennessee into our southern Tennessee counties, and that will continue to push south and east into North Alabama. It does slightly dissipate, though, as it pushes, and by the time we get to the wee hours of the morning, that should be out of our way. All right, so what does your overnight look like? Well, it's definitely cloudy for all of us. We will have those scattered storms with us, some rumbles of thunder and some flashes of lightning. Your temperature tonight will be around 70 degrees for your low, which means that when we wake up first thing in the morning, we are not too different than that. Now, there is a slight chance for some morning rain, but many of us will be dry. By the time we get to breakfast, we're talking about 74 degrees there for your temperature. All right, now let's look at Monday morning first thing. We're dry for most of us. Some of us could see some sprinkles. Many of us will be dry. By the time we get to 9:30, though, we have introduced some isolated storms into the area. By the time we get a little bit closer to lunch at 11 a.m., we start to see these push more towards the corridor, and we see widespread rain in some of our southern counties. Now, this continues in the region through the lunchtime hour. This stays in our southern counties specifically. Then by the time we get to 3 p.m., we see some stronger storms start to push into southern Tennessee and our northeastern Alabama counties. Again, this will be a stronger band of storms bringing lightning and thunder to the region. This pushes south through about dinner time and then really remains scattered and still in our forecast until about time for bed. Your high temperature tomorrow will be low. For most of us, we're hanging out in the low 80s for that high temperature. All right, so Monday, we're talking mid to low 80s there. We will have those rain chances we talked about. Sunshine returns Tuesday and Wednesday, but that rises our temperatures to the mid and upper 80s. By the time we get to Thursday, we have temperatures near 90, and we also have rain chances right back in the forecast.